Welcome to CineMyles, the show for cinephiles. I'm your host, Miles Hughes. I'm joined today by Casey, Kailyn, Karyn, and Keegan, and we just saw Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, which is a really, really desperate subtitle that says, I want to have a sequel so that this subtitle doesn't look silly. Based on the novels by Dave Pilkey, which I read in second grade, and I think you read in second grade,
yes,
which is a fascinating generational divide. I don't do a lot of kids' films on CineMyles, so I thought it would be fun to do one and get some kids' perspectives, as well as parents' perspective. I thought this film was a lot of fun. It is literally fueled by potty humor from start to finish, but it's the kind of potty humor where even as an adult I feel like you can be chuckling throughout, and there's also a lot of clever stuff in there. There's a lot of little details that make it just a little bit smarter than you might expect it to be. Casey, what'd you think?
I thought it was really good. Kailyn? Awesome. So great. I liked his name.
His name?
Yeah. And then
Which guy's name?
the potty one. The one that Professor Poopy Pants? Yeah.
That made you laugh?
I like the potty word.
You like all the potty words?
Yeah. I sort of like how it's sort of based off of a book. Like, it was sort of based off of the novel of Professor Poopy Pants.
Yeah.
And then they also had different stuff going on.
Right. It was a little bit of everything. They mixed the
Yeah,
stories together.
yeah.
I haven't probably read them since I was your age. I actually was first exposed to the books from the Scholastic Book Fair. Is that still a thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
You guys have that?
we have
Okay,
it.
great.
That's cool.
At least in my day, that was one of the big things where you look forward to it every year. It's like the school version of Christmas, because you get all these crazy books. You get the books that your teachers tell you to read, but you could also get Captain Underpants, Harry Potter. In my day, we had Animorphs, all the stuff that was actually a lot of fun to read as a kid. And Captain Underpants was one of the ones where every book fair you're like, what's the next one? What's he going to fight this time? Is it going to be a toilet? Yes.
And I kept thinking through the movie, it's like a real, stick it to the man if you've seen School of Rock.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's these kids are kind of sticking it to the man, which is their principal and the professors. So it was fun. It was cute.
Yeah, cute is a good word to describe it. There's actually some pretty good messages in it, I thought. Obviously, the big one being that laughter is a really positive thing and can help fuel you through day-to-day life that might not be very fun or exciting, but if you can make each other laugh, you can get through it. You want to sit in the front?
No, just sit right here.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was when he took a snap of his finger and he turned into Captain Underpants.
That's right, they splash water on his face and he's the mean Principal Krupp, but they snap the fingers and tra-la-la!
Tra-la-la!
Kailyn, what was your favorite part?
Everything.
Everything?
Me too.
Oh, how about you?
Okay. My favorite part was probably at the end when there's this junkyard and then the toilet spills with all the acid stuff, and then all of the new toilets become bad toilets, and then it's like an invasion all over again.
Yep.
For the ending.
Getting ready for the sequel, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The sequel that hopefully this movie makes enough money to actually have.
I just thought it was kind of fun that they brought sort of the fun back to the school. It went from just a boring place that kids didn't want to go, and these two kids just made it fun for everyone and made people laugh and smile and brought music back. And
Yeah.
that was fun.
Well, yeah, I really like the scene where they have to reinstate the arts program. I thought that was actually a
That was
really
cute.
nice
Yeah.
detail. And there are a few little throwaway lines in there about how, teachers get paid horribly
Yes.
and we really don't value the school system at all, and a lot of things that I feel like would go over most kids' heads.
Yeah, they definitely had adult humor in there that kids probably didn't get. Very clever.
And especially the whoopee cushion part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a highlight. That was definitely a
Yeah,
highlight.
they do a little orchestra
school
with whoopee
orchestra.
cushions. Yeah.
Highlighted.
This is a small sample of what that was like. I really like the animation style. It reminded me a lot of the Peanuts movie that came out a few years ago. It almost looks like it's that flat sort of hand-drawn animation, but then it still moves around like it's a 3D animation.
Very nice, very nice.
That was, yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself. Captain Underpants himself, not really even the main character. Like, he's in it, and he's wacky, but it's really much more about the two kids, George and Harold, and about their friendship. Terribly threatened that they might lose their friendship because they're going to be in different classes. Which is ridiculous because they spend every waking moment together outside of school. So, also I like how the stakes are, oh no, nobody's going to be able to laugh anymore, not there's a giant Ferris wheel that just smashed into our school. Is there anything you guys didn't like about it?
Oh, I know. That big machine made all those kids, look weird and stuff.
Oh yeah, where they had the wide eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
There's a couple parts that were like, why would they put that in there? That's nothing to do with Captain Underpants.
Yeah, well in the middle especially, I would say the film drags a little bit. It starts really strong, there's a really nice pace to it. You get the whole sense of George and Harold's friendship, you get the history of Captain Underpants, you get their relationship with Principal Krupp. But then about halfway through, after Captain Underpants has had his big thing, it kind of just... The story doesn't really kick back into gear until Professor Poopy Pants comes back. And his big motivation is that he doesn't want anyone to be able to laugh anymore, so nobody can laugh at his name. Because apparently this film takes place in a world where permanent name changes aren't a thing.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this film?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That means, would you tell your friends about it to go?
Yes. Yes.
As a parent, would you recommend this film?
Sure. There wasn't anything too offensive. It was fun.
If you grew up with the Captain Underpants books as I did, there's a lot of fun nostalgia to be had. It's clever, it's funny, it's charming, and it's short. So I would certainly recommend it if you're into this kind of thing. Oh, are you trying to do the hair?
Like, everybody.
You gotta really get in there. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Well, that's going to do it for us from CineMyles. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those fun things. Thank you for joining me, Casey, Kailyn, Keegan, and Karyn. And we will catch you all on the flip side. Have a good night.
Bye!
Bye.
Peace.